heart drops and stops because I'm instantly broken and lost. No abode makes a mind race fast and in pain. At what cost? What has led this to happen? I'm in an awful oblivion. Good thing I've got friends to help make amends to my own place's end. I thank the universe in this thought verse that they were up when I sent the text. I arrived vexed and upset with a feeling I cannot forget yet. I still have hope. I have a sofa and friends close. What happened to my room though is what has confused me the most.
I live at Bradford Fire Centre Point. I'm currently in stage 2, hopefully going to stage 3.
I currently live at Centre Point Bradford Foyer. I'm in a stage 2 hostel. I have lived in many different hostels throughout my life. I've been in and out of homes since I was 16.
I used to live in Centre Point for about 4 or 5 months first, moved into the army, and I come out last year and I've been in here since then, and I've recently moved my own property.
I'm currently in private rented property. It's a 2-bedroom house. I couldn't have asked for more.
I've been homeless since I was 15 and I've been living in hostels since I was 16.
It's run throughout England. There's many Centre Point locations all up and down England now. They provide housing for 16 to 25-year-olds.
Stage 1 there was more support.
It's helpful. Staffed on 24/7 to help you no matter what your problems are.
Stage 2 is moderate support.
You can stay up to 9 months, but 12 months if needed.
Stage 3, you are there for approximately 4 months. There's only staff up until 5 o'clock in the building. So obviously, time to start standing on your own 2 feet a bit more.
If you tidy, pay your rent, do your shopping, they'll move you on as soon as possible, as soon as you're ready.
Stage 4, they're visited by staff. So they just sort of pop in every now and then, like say your mum would.
My worker, Tina, she's definitely a role model that I look up to. She is family.
Hoping to move on to stage 3, stay in college and then hopefully get my own place.
I struggle in this bubble of revolving friends' help, staying on a different couch every night, and my self-worth and confidence just isn't right. I feel like a lesser being and that life's being mean. I thank the people who support me through my time of need. God knows I'm not the best company whilst my without a home heart bleeds, but they're there for me, it seems. The requirements in their own life is what their kindness precedes. How long will this last though? I can see the stress evolving. I just hope the kindness I've described is still strong in its vibes and I've got a couch for another night till morning. No, I know I was right when I thought it wouldn't last. I cannot blame the souls that have kept me safe and warm, but my fate tonight and tomorrow is now cast. As I tidy and collect my things, the reality of my situation rings. My logic spins and my fists are tight. I've run out of friends' sofas on which to crash on, so where do I sleep tonight?
I ended up having an argument with my mum and my dad. Me and my brother got kicked out at the same time. I've been kicked out many times before, like it'd be like for a week or a couple of days or something like that, and they just kicked me out for good.
When I was about 10, I started hanging about with the wrong people. Then when I started getting older, started going like to secondary school, I started the smoking, the drinking, going out setting fires everywhere, and then just kicked us out for that.
Smoking drugs, and then it was just constant arguments with my family. And I found out when I was, I think it was 13, that the dad who brought us up from when I was a bairn, he wasn't my real dad. And then I said something that was just bang out of order. And that's caused arguments ever since. And that's probably another reason why obviously I weren't allowed back home. So obviously I've got two like little brother and sister, which my mum's got to look out for them as well. At the same time as put up with me being a little shitbag, really.
I have a little sister, and I was messing about with her one time on the bed with, like, messing about, throwing her in air and stuff, and I threw her up and she bounced on the bed, and my mum went absolutely blitz at me. She screamed her head off. From that point on, she was like, right, I've had enough of you. I went out the next day and came back to my stuff being on the door. The situation made me feel absolutely horrible at the time. My mum's kicked me out. She was like my only provider. She was the person who was there for me. And I thought, as if this is happening, as if I'm now homeless.
When I got kicked out, I did feel scared, so I would have been thinking, I want to be on the streets, and I don't want that.
I started living at a friend's. I ended up living with them for 3 months. The friend I was living with, she was pregnant, she was having a kid. She said she didn't have enough room for me there, so I couldn't live with them no more.
When I was stopping at people's houses and stopping on the couches, it massively made me feel like I was intruding on their lives. You know, making me meals and letting me use their shower and getting me up for college. Because obviously, before I came, they had to do all that themselves, and now they're doing it for an extra person who's not in their providing line.
Dad used to hit us when I was younger. Like, my anger started coming now, and then I started turning out to be like him, like fighting, getting locked up all the time. It's just my mum couldn't handle it no more.
I'm spirit crashed and exhausted, now I'm left wanting. This future is bleak, daunting and haunting. Where will I lay my head when I am tired and yawning? Will I even wake up in the morning, for I'm lacking the will? I tread heavily and dreadfully with a mind full of negative thoughts surrounding this tired brain. There is no comfort in my walk, there is no one here to hear me talk. A broken shuffle would describe my feet as I try to find a place to become away from this in sleep. The centre is a no, so I find somewhere else to go where I hope the pain is less. The doorway entices me. Its cold nature somehow lets me sleep, and my final thought is yes. Somewhere.
All my mum wanted was an apology, you know, like at the time I was just too stubborn, too childish to give her it. And obviously I've realised as I've grew older, been in and out of hostels, I've realised what I've done. I look back at then and honestly it is a massive regret of how I treated my family and that. My mind is stronger, better, it's totally changed us completely.
Centre Point feels like a home because it gives you your own space, putting people that are in the same situation as you as well. It's comforting knowing that you're not just in this alone.
Centre Point, they're not going to judge you, not going to discriminate you, they're always going to be there no matter who you are. They've helped me by giving me everything basically that I could have wanted. They've helped me with my housing, they've helped me with my pregnancy, they've helped me with my relationships, with my partner, with my family. Everything basically, I can't fault them.
Home is where the heart is, it's a well-known saying, but I class this as my home. This is my abode, it's where I come back every night. I could be miles away and I think, I'm going home. It makes me happy to know that I've got somewhere, I've got company. Staff members, after a while, they are your family. Residents you live with, they are your family. It is literally like a close-knit family, all living in separate rooms.
Truth is, I used to be an idiot all the time all my life. Then I moved into Centre Point. Since then, I've realised I don't want to be like that anymore. So I need to take full responsibilities for myself now, instead of being the kid I used to be. And that's why I've tried to get loads of help from everywhere to sort us out. And truthfully, it's worked.
Will I be beaten? No. I will carry on until I wake in my own bed in the morn. There are places to go and people to see, specifically ones who can help me. In life's ways, occasionally rain never refrains, but sometimes sun shines. I've been to the darkest depths, thought that in me there was no strength left. Now I'm strong in the knowledge that I will see sunlight again. I will own the keys to my own place through finding those who know ways to achieve it. I was once without a home and without a hope. But will I turn it around?